This HAN Network video is brought to you by SCAP Auto Group.
On the campus of Fairfield Ludlowe, this is the HAN Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. I'm Frank Granito, sitting alongside the girls' track and field captains, the first half of them at least, for the Falcons this year. They are Maylene Fung, Olivia Accomando, and Greta Vanderblue. Girls, great to see all of you again.
Hi.
May, this is going to be your last season, though, competing at Fairfield Ludlowe, though. Talk a little bit about the emotions as you get ready to start it up.
I'm definitely very sad. Like, I've made so many great friends during track, and it's going to be sad to leave. But on the other hand, I'm really excited to see where this track and field the track and field team goes next year, and I'm definitely gonna come back and visit and see how they're doing.
Well, Olivia, let's talk a little bit about this year and getting through preseason training, how practice has been going as the girls get back into shape. If you ever fell out of it in between seasons.
Yeah, it's a short break in between indoor and outdoor track, which is what most people come from. But we have a lot of new people. There's a lot of really good freshmen this year, so I'm really hopeful for the next couple of years after we leave. And we're just getting ready. We're training every day. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, you've got your first meet coming up pretty soon, Greta. I mean, what's one thing the girls have really been focused in on as you get ready for that race?
Yeah, we're definitely all excited for Monday. We've all been, for sprinters at least, practicing blocks and handoffs and definitely getting just that all smooth. So kind of for this first meet, everything kind of comes naturally, and then see what we need to build on for the rest of the year.
Obviously, the weather is not the best this time of year. Does that make the transition from indoor to outdoor a little bit more difficult?
I mean, I think we're all used to running out in the cold, but for anyone who's new, it's definitely a little hard to kind of walk outside and raining and cold, but I think we're all doing pretty good on the weather and everything like that.
Olivia, as you look at some of those new girls that are competing with the team this year, has anything stood out to you that you've been impressed by?
I mean, Tess Stapleton, just to name one. Yeah.
I don't know if we can count her as new anymore after breaking onto the scene at
yeah,
indoors.
So I mean, if one thing to stand out, it's definitely her. But yeah, we have I see a lot of people with potential. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do when they become upperclassmen and seniors. Yeah.
Hey, you get the best of both worlds with running and throwing events. Is the training and preparation for the field side any different compared to the track side?
For throwing, it's definitely a lot more weightlifting and not a lot more running, but I do some days running and some days throwing, so it balances out very nicely.
Anything that involves less running sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So. Well, girls, always great to catch up with you. So good to see you again. We want to wish you best of luck this year. We're going to let you step off, get back to practice, unfortunately, and you can send in the other half to the captains.
Yeah. Thank you.
Back with the rest of the Falcons track and field captains. They are Alyssa Krause, Paige Davis, and Keegan Simonson. Girls, great to see you again, as always. Alyssa, let's start with you. We were talking with the previous captains, mentioning that transition from indoor to outdoor. I mean, what has the training process been like you for these first 2 weeks now as you really get ready to go?
Yeah, we've just been building up our mileage, just getting stronger every day, and yeah.
Paige, with a season under your belt as a captain, do you feel it gets a little easier now as you head into the spring season?
Yeah, it definitely gets easier, and now we know most of the girls. There's a few new people, but the team is really good this year, and we have a lot of new people too. So.
Well, talking about those new people, Keegan, I mean, who has stood out and has been impressive? Obviously, we remember Tess Stapleton from the FCIAC, but what role does this group play in helping to bring everyone together?
Yeah, I think our team's really interesting. I wouldn't say we're heavy in upperclassmen or lowerclassmen. We have a really solid mix. But coming into distance, in comparison to indoor, we have 20 girls, and in indoor season we had about 9. So we have a lot of really excited sophomores and freshmen that we're pumped to have on the team and to train with.
Is there any meet in particular you girls are most excited to run in this season?
If we're lucky enough to make the national championship again, obviously that would be an awesome opportunity, and we've been really lucky to be successful there in the past with the 4x8. But I do think states and FCIACs obviously are always really big meets that are kind of the pinnacle of our season.
What about you, Paige? Any race in particular?
I always look forward to those postseason meets as well. States and FCIACs, there's always great competition there, and it's nice to run against so many schools.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Those meets are just really fun. They really push you to a new level, and it's great to see like you progress throughout the season in those meets.
All right. Just because it's your last time with us, girls, I do have one quick fire question.
Yeah.
One word to describe this year's team. What would you say?
Fun.
I was going to say fun.
Weird.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go. Girls,
Wonky is the word. That's our team word.
wonky is the world, so
Yeah.
watch out for the wonky Falcons. Girls, great job today. So much fun catching up with you again. We want to wish you and the team best of luck
Thanks.
this season. Thank you.
All right.
Alongside the Wonky Falcon captains, this is the HA Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.